Hello friends, my name is Pratik Tikar and in this video we will see part design and assembly of the press tool in FreeCAD software. FreeCAD software is totally free and the download link is given in the description of this video. So first of all we will draw bottom plate. These are the dimensions of the bottom plate. So let's start with the FreeCAD. First of all, this is the workbench tool. Click on the start, select part design. We'll go to file, new. So these are the some toolbar of the part design. This toolbar is known as part design helper and this toolbar is known as part design modeling. This is the most useful toolbar in the part design. So from the part design helper we can directly go to the sketching room, select XY plane. You can select any of the plane. Okay. So this is the Sketcher constraint toolbar. This is Sketcher geometry toolbar. This is Sketcher and this is Sketcher tool. If any of the toolbar is not visible to you or it is off, so you can on from view toolbar and click on the toolbar. So we'll start with the rectangular plate. Press escape, select corner, then select the vertical axis to symmetry, this both the corner. Similarly select corner in the second quadrant and corner in the third quadrant and x-axis. Make these two corners symmetric again. So as you can see, the rectangle is symmetric. Now the next task is to give the dimension, vertical as well as horizontal dimension as per the given in the figure. So it is 250. Make it zoom to fit and the vertical dimension is 150. As you can see, the color of this rectangle is changes from white to green. So white indicates it is the under constraint geometry, green color indicate it is a perfectly constrained geometry, and purple color shows it is a over constrained geometry. The dimension of the circle is given, it is 25. So go to dimension of this circle. It is asking radius. So it is 12.5. The distance of this circle from the vertical and horizontal line is 30 and 30 respectively. So we'll give distance from the center to vertical line is 30. Again from the center to horizontal line is 30. As you can see, the color of circle is changes from white to green. Now escape again, select the circle, vertical axis, go to Sketcher tool, and in Sketcher tool you have to select symmetry. Similarly, symmetry of this two circle about the horizontal axis. So you can see the four circle are created, but they are under constraint because diagram is in white color. So to make it fully constrained, we will give the constraint of this circle or the dimensions. Here it shows the under constraint sketch with the 5 degree. So it means there are 5 constraint we have to give. So as you can see, the diagram or the sketch is in green. We'll draw last circle, the diameter of the 50 and the distance from the bottom line is 50. So circle, diameter is 50, so radius is 25. Distance from the center to bottom horizontal line is 50. But as you can see, the geometry is not in a green color. So again we will select center, this y-axis, and make this symmetry. So geometry is in green. So we'll go to the part design with the help of sketcher tool. Zoom to fit, pad. So here you can give the dimensions of the pad. It is 30. So type 30. OK. We will rotate this. You can rotate by pressing Shift key and the right click on the mouse. To change the color of this part, right click on the body, appearance, go to shape color. You can select any of them. So as you can see, the color of this part is changes. Next task is to save this figure. Go to file, save as a bottom plate. Now we'll draw next part, and that is a top plate. So as you can see in the figure, there are 4 holes at corner and at the center. This is not the hole, this is the pad of 90. So file, new, select XY plane in the sketching room. We'll repeat the same procedure. Draw rectangle, escape, select 2 corners, make it symmetry with the vertical axis, select another 2 corners, select x-axis, make it symmetry, give the dimensions, vertical as well as the horizontal dimensions, 250 by, zoom to fit, 250 by 150. Now it is green. Circle, the radius of the circle is given by 20. Distance from the center to vertical line is 30, and the distance from center to horizontal line is 30 again. Now it is green. Escape, select circle, y-axis, symmetry. Again select both the circle, x-axis and symmetry. So there are 6 under constraint sketch. So we'll give constraint to all the circles. So as you can see, sketch is green. Again we'll go to part design with the help of sketcher. Zoom to fit. Use pad of 30. So 30. Okay. You can rotate this with the help of shift and right click. Select any of the surface. Go to sketching room. Draw another circle. Press escape. Select center and y-axis constraint. So it is 25 and the distance from the center to this line is not, you can see this line is not available for the selection. So for that go to create a edge link, select that line. Now you can see that line is available for the selection. Then select center, that particular line, and the distance is 50 as given in the file. So we'll go to part design, use pad of 90 and OK. So as you can see, top plate is also ready. To change the color, go to body, click on the body, appearance, shape, color. You can select any of the color. File, save. This is the top plate, save. So after the top plate and the bottom plate, we'll go to next parts, that is a guide pillar and guide bush. So we'll draw guide pillar first. So file, new, select XY plane, OK. Select circle of the radius 12.5 because diameter is given 25. So as you can see, this circle is in white. So press escape, select center, vertical axis, symmetry, select center, x-axis and symmetry. Now this is green. So go to part design, pad of 200. OK. Rotate, zoom to fit. So guide pillar is ready. For the chamfer, select this edge. Option is already given in the part design modeling. Select, give dimension 2. OK. Now rotate, select another edges, go to chamfer again, 2, and OK. So to change the color, again go to body, appearances, you can select any of the color, OK. Again go to file, save, guide pillar, go to file, new, create new sketch in sketching room, XY plane, OK. So the next and the last part is guide bush. So draw a circle again, of the diameter 25 and radius is 12.5. Select center, vertical axis, symmetry, select center, horizontal axis, and symmetry. So again select circle, draw circle, escape, select center, y-axis, symmetry, select center of the outer circle with x-axis and symmetry, and the diameter of the circle is 40, that means radius is 20. Then go to part design, pad 60, OK, zoom to fit, rotate, select edges, give dimensions 2, select another edge with the same dimension again. To change the color, go to body, click right, appearances, select any of the color, as you can see all 4 parts are ready for the assembly. Save this part, file, save. This is the guide bush. OK. So for the assembly, you need to install a extra tool named as A2 Plus, and that tool can be installed from the option Tools, Add-on Manager, select A2 Plus and click on the install/update. As you can see, this tool is already installed in my system, so I will not install this A2 Plus again. So I'll close this window, file, new, select A2 Plus, so click on the part, we'll save file before importing the part, save, click on the part again, we will call bottom plate, then we will import guide pillar. If you want same part number of times, then press shift and just click at the different portions, and 4. So as you can see, there are 4 pillars will constrain the axis and surface of those 4 pillars to the bottom plate. Select surface, press Ctrl, Apply the same procedure to other three pillars. Now we have completed the surface constraint. Next is the axis constraint. So select this outer surface and press Ctrl. So as you can see, this is the axis constraint. Apply the same procedure for remaining three pillars. So as you can see, four pillars are axially as well as the surface constraint to the bottom plate. Now we'll import top plate. So first of all, we use axis constraint. Then we'll rotate the top plate with the help of move option. Rotate this plate by 180 degree. As you can see, the top plate is rotated. Now we'll import guide bushes. Now apply the axis constraint between the guide bush and the top plate. Repeat the same procedure. So after applying the axis constraint, then we'll apply the surface constraint between the guide bush and the top plate. Now we'll apply the axis constraint between the guide bush and the pillars.